What's up guys and welcome to a brand new video. I'm Zimmy Games and today I'm going to be reviewing Greedfall, the recently released role-playing game from Spiders Games. Before we jump into this review, I do want to say for full transparency that I am playing this game on a base model Xbox One console, and I was also given a code for this game by the developers for review and content creation purposes, but all thoughts and opinions of this game are mine and mine alone. And I also want to add that this review will be completely spoiler free, so you don't have to worry about that going into this video. So to start off, Greedfall is heavily inspired from the 17th century, and with that said, the world carries many themes of colonialism, exploration, and politics. In this game, you play as a noble of a house on the main continent. A deadly plague called the Malachor has been devastating the population for years, and you're given the quest to go help establish a new colony on a recently discovered island in hopes of expanding your faction and searching for a way to cure the disease ravaging your homeland. The game opens up with a short cutscene of your character having a portrait painted, and this leads into the character creation process. And I will say that the character creation is definitely above average compared to other games, and is definitely a welcome addition to any RPG in my opinion. For the most part, the gameplay is very enjoyable and really reminds me of The Witcher with its combat, the Dragon Age series with its dialogue and world politics, and the Fable games with its exploring and just general atmosphere. And in my opinion, none of this is a bad thing. The only real flaw I have with the general gameplay is your character movement while traveling out of combat is pretty outdated. I got used to this about an hour into the game, but the character movement really reminds me of the old school Xbox 360 RPGs like Arcania Gothic 4 and Two Worlds. Quests in this game are done phenomenally and the writing is done exceptionally well. All of us gamers have experienced those quests where a villager will ask you to go to a cave to kill some bandits or to recover a precious family heirloom, and fortunately that is not really a thing in this game. All of the quests stand out on their own, and there is even some misdirection at points. I had several moments where I thought I knew exactly how the quest was going to go, but ended up turning in a total 180 with the plot. And this is all the quests, not just the main story. And with many of the quests having alternate ways to complete them and different dialogue choices, this can lead to the opinion of different factions and companions changing over time, adding an even bigger dynamic to the world. Greedfall's combat, like I said before, reminds me of The Witcher, and when I say that, I'm not necessarily saying that the combat is as complicated. It's actually fairly simple compared to The Witcher 3. But one aspect I really like is the fact that Greedfall does not limit the player on the weapons and skills you can use. At the beginning of the game, you are allowed to select from 3 different classes: Warrior, Technician, and Magic. But these classes seem more or less to act as a template to help the player rather than a set-in-stone playstyle. Graphically speaking, this game is more times than not very good looking, especially when looking at the environments. But there are a few issues with the texturing of some NPCs, and at the time of making this review, there also seems to be a few minor bugs, such as some NPCs during nighttime having their eyelids closed while fully awake and talking to you. The character animations for the most part are pretty well average for a game. Nothing really too impressive here. One fault with the animations that I did have, however, was how repetitive your character's walking animations are. This is not a huge deal breaker, but I would have definitely liked to see more variation with the character's animations going up and down stairs or hillsides. On the flip side, from the graphics, Greedfall's sound and music is really very well done, and I can't really think of any criticisms. The voice acting is very well done and what you would expect for a RPG releasing in 2019, and the music scores mesh well with the settings of the game and offer a decent variety. Overall, Greedfall is not the best role-playing game to ever release, but with that being said, even with its faults, it is definitely not a bad game at all. And with us being in a bit of a dry spell for a large, immersive role-playing game, Greedfall is the perfect title for fans of this genre to get their long-desired fix, or for new gamers to this genre to get their feet wet. If interested in Greedfall, you can pick this game up right now on the Xbox One, PlayStation 4, or PC for $49.99 US. And hopefully I was able to help you decide whether or not this game is for you. If you have any questions about Greedfall, please let me know down in the comment section below. And if you've already gotten this game, please let me know what you guys think about this game down in the comment section below as well. If you guys enjoyed this video, please make sure to hit that like button, and if you never want to miss out on great videos just like this, be sure to click that subscribe button. I hope you all have a fantastic day. Peace out, guys.